Hi everyone, it's Elsie here and I'm still playing video catch up, and I have a video that I made back in September, or it was using the September kit from Kit Club, which had a load of turn the page goodies from Pink Paisley in it. And yeah, I love this layout. It's quite a simple idea that I had. So I did a bit of work before I turned the camera on. So I'm currently gluing clouds together and instead of I think I was a bit time poor when I made this layout, so instead of what I usually do is that I just like hand draw some clouds and then like stitch around them. So instead of having to stitch around all the clouds, I found a cut file on the Kit Club cut file section, one of their exclusive ones, and it was like this beautiful cut file full of all these like really like swirly clouds, and they were all clustered together. So what I did was that I just spent some time kind of separating them and then cutting the outline and then the solid shape just out of white cardstock. So I would have some fancy swirly clouds for the idea that I had. And the other thing I did was use, I can't remember what number paper it is, it's the one paper from Turn the Page that has like all the stars on it. Sorry, not very helpful. I have a feeling it might be paper 7, but don't quote me on that. So I cut all those stars out, and then I also took a couple of my star paper punches and just went through all the papers and cut out or punched out some stars. So my idea was to kind of have these in like a rainbow order, kind of going diagonally across the page. This is so simple, you know, it's just spending some time fussy cutting, but stars are pretty easy to cut out. It's not too difficult, and yeah, I mean to be honest, I swear this is actually mainly how it ends up. But yeah, I just cut them all out, arranged them in a kind of rainbow order. The colours aren't like a true kind of rainbow order. Like the reds are kind of more pink, and then the yellows are kind of muted. There were less yellows, so I had to get a bit creative in that. And then there were more blues and greys and sort of greens and darker colours like that. So I made sure that they were the last colours because there was more of them at the top. And I'm popping everything up on some foam for a bit of dimension. I absolutely love those cloud shapes. Yeah, if you're, I think that might have been a subscriber exclusive cut file, but you have, if you're just a member, Kit Club member, just create an account, you can access loads of cut files, so that's good. And yeah, I'm just sticking them all down. Some I'm putting up on some foam, and then others I'm just gluing to the page, but I'm only gluing like the center so the ends kind of stick up. So yeah, just I'm quite surprised about how simple this layout is for me, because you know I like to overcomplicate things sometimes on my pages. You know, I like making things that are complicated, like a bit more intricate and take quite a bit of time, but yeah, sometimes it's nice just to have a layout just come together really easily, which is what this layout did. And it was kind of like the pattern paper just really did all the hard work. And yeah, I just love it. It's kind of, it's very like muted kind of rainbow, and yeah, just working in a diagonal design as well is just a really easy way to have everything kind of make sense really easily and make it look kind of clean but also very colourful. And yeah, I like working in that way. And I also had a bit of a phase around this time. I think it was the same month I would have had to make my Pink Paisley layouts, and I did the same in those. I was like cutting around my photos just to make you know, so yeah, this photo is of me in ballet. I think I probably scrapped it before. It's like my favourite photo of me when I was little. and the background, it was just too square, the photo, so I cut round it, just cut the background out, and matted it onto some white paper and cut around that to create a border. And I just really like the way it looked. I don't think it would work with all photos, but for this layout it worked really well. It just kind of yeah, the background didn't really do much, and I'm, you know, not kind of fussy about things like that. I very much am like a not so much a practical scrapbooker, more of the artsy kind, and yeah, just having a play with everything. So now I'm looking through all the stuff that we got in the kit, and yeah, I'm just trying to do the like tone on tone thing. I love those Amy Tan suede bows. They are adorable. But for some reason I think they just made it look too I don't know, they stood out too much, and yeah, I just couldn't make them work. So yeah, we also got the turn the page sticker book, and there's like lots of like little stars and like buttons, stickers and that, and yeah, they obviously match perfectly. I also considered using one of these like gorgeous Chamel Glitter Girl thickers, but again it just didn't really work, and I really like the way that magical die cut piece from Turn the Page worked there. It just, I don't know, it's kind of pop arty, it's not really, but you know, it's just that kind of very kind of bold, whimsical kind of graphic look, I think. I hope, does that make sense? I hope it does. And I love those little paper aeroplanes, and the colours obviously matched really well with I'll come back to that in a minute, but here I was like, oh, I'll do some mixed media and I'll do some painting and stamping with the Turn the Page stamp set. Nah, didn't work. But I just thought I'd show you that anyway, because that would be a cute idea as well for a layout, if you stamp all the butterflies in rainbow colours. And yeah, the paper airplanes, love them, adorable, they match. And yeah, I'm now drawing a little like floofy flight path. I know a floofy flight path isn't a proper sentence, but yes, that is what it's basically what I'm doing. And then I stitched it with some white thread, and I also added those little bird cages or bird houses from the puffy stickers and the chipboard set. And I also stitched like a straight line going to the top of the page, because they have to obviously be hanging down on something, and yeah, again, tone on tone thing, it works. And I absolutely love the way these gold foil stickers look. They just really exemplify the photo. Exemplify, I'm really bad at describing things today. Yeah, they just make the photo stand out a little bit more. And yeah, in case you're wondering, I store my kits in a really useful box. That's genuinely what the box is called. It's a 7-litre square box with the tray insert, and yeah, it's basically like a non-American version of an iris container, except you can't move the things around. So yeah, I get mine on Amazon or Ryman, and yeah, I know they're available in other countries as well. I've seen people using them, and yeah, just adding some more bits and bobs. I think I glued on some heart Amy Tan puffy stickers, and I don't know what I'm doing there. Oh, I'm drawing a little flight thing for the floofy flight path for the butterfly, and added more sequins, and that's my layout. So yeah, a really simple design and really enjoyable to make. So yeah, plain video catch up, yay. You can definitely expect more process videos from me, so make sure you're subscribed and you like this video, all of that stuff. And yeah, I shall see you in my next video. Bye everyone.